All right. Today we are live with the Eagle Food Bank. And then we have Amy from Bella and
Right.
Eric. So,
Hello.
all right. So I'm going to go around real quick and do a simple introduction. Tell them what your company is, and then how we're going to help the Eagle Food Bank this week or on Wednesdays. All right, Amy.
So my name is Amy Stewart Cooper. I own Bella Aquila Restaurant, and I also own Street Shield Self Defense with Eric. And I'm doing a series of charity events to help raise money for different charities that I really believe in and that I want to develop a relationship with. So what we're going to be doing with Bella Aquila is the fourth Wednesday of every month, we'll be doing some sort of charity event to help benefit the Eagle Community Food Bank, to help raise money for you and also to help gain awareness. And I don't want this to just be one and done. I want this to be a relationship, see what else we can do to help you.
Long term. Yep.
Long term. This is not just one and done. This is a relationship that I want to develop. This is community activism that I want to do.
And Eric, what about you?
Well, I started the company with Amy, and Street Shield Self Defense started with just let's put some self defense classes together. But then COVID-19 hit, and we haven't been able to physically, teach that way at all. So we're looking for other ways to help address the problem and to bring other people who are looking to help into addressing the problems that we're facing now, which is, with unemployment going up and people in very unstable situations, they're finding themselves in more danger than they've ever been, even physically. So it's very important that we provide as much support as possible so that people who are trapped at home or trapped in situations that aren't ideal have as much support as possible.
As a restaurant owner, I'm in the business of feeding people. As a self-defense instructor, I'm in the business of helping people be safe. And so I really see this as bringing both my businesses together.
All right, Leslie. So tell us a little bit about the Eagle Food Bank and all the things that people know, they don't know, and what should we know about? So,
well, Eagle Food Bank was started in 1997. Meridian School District back then, which is now West Ada, had social workers that were able to single out different families that might need help for food. When that budget item was cut, the members of the community saw a need to have a food bank here in Eagle to really help out members of the Eagle and Star community. So in 1997, that started. 2002, we actually were a full running food bank. And in 2012, we were able to get our 501c3 status. Yeah. So that's great. And, really, we are neighbors helping neighbors food bank. We completely rely on donations. The businesses within the community have been so generous, churches, schools, and local individuals as well. Because of and even prior to the pandemic, we were seeing there was a more of a need in the community. And so prior to maybe about a year ago, we really focused on just Eagle and Star members of the community, but now we're open to anyone. For tax purposes, we do ask just a few questions when our patrons arrive. Just number of family members in their household, basic age demographics, that kind of thing. And then what's nice is right now we offer 3 days a month that the food bank is open for our patrons at limited hours. We're 10 to 12 on Thursdays, first Thursday and third Thursday, and then we're 6 to 7 on the last Tuesday of the month. And come, I believe next month, we're going to start offering another day. So we'll be 4 days a week now.
Nice.
Yeah, which is really great. And it's interesting in looking at the demographics, we really have a broad range. It's not just elderly. It's not just young. We have it across the board. Yeah. Be it families, be it elderly folks, and nothing does go to waste. Any of the fresh items that we receive the day of distribution or the day prior, if we're not able to use those, it then goes to, those items then are dropped off at Women's and Children's Alliance. Yeah, which is another.
Yeah, that's one of my charities. Yeah, or one of our charities.
And when they reopen too, we do often drop off at the Eagle Senior Center.
Oh, cool.
So we try and and get to a range of different folks as long as as long as it's fresh. But yeah, we're very excited to have one more day. Good. So we really feel like once a week can really be beneficial to parents and families, individuals, especially throughout the summer. So.
And Amy, you have a garden too, don't you? And
yes,
chicken and the farm.
Farm's actually coming. There's some new development on that, but that'll be later. But yeah, I have a garden. I've actually been pushing people to plant victory gardens, because as a restaurant owner, I've already seen disruptions in the food supply. I'm anticipating more. And again, as a self-defense instructor, I mean, there's just nothing more basic to your security than being able to feed yourself and your families. So I'm really pushing people to plant victory gardens, just like Americans did in World War II. Yeah. And so I was a little overzealous, and I accidentally planted too many tomatoes. I hurt my brain to say those words in that order. How is it possible to plant too many tomatoes? So now I'm looking at, what am I going to do with all these extra tomatoes? So is it possible for me and for others who are becoming really overzealous with our planting of gardens to drop off food for you, or is that something that we can do?
Oh yeah, we're very happy to offer our patrons fresh produce. As a matter of fact, we purchase milk and eggs before each date, and then Albertsons donates bread. Also, Fran's Bakery donates bread. In addition, we get donated salads from Trader Joe's before which actually comes from Star Food Bank. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but we do give our patrons whatever fresh produce we have. At this time, we have almost a laundry list that they're able to shop from, because at this time with the pandemic, we're having them stay in their cars. But usually what happens is our patrons can go in and shop. And so therefore they can actually see what's on the shelves. They can see what's fresh. They can get gluten-free bread. They can get whole wheat bread. They can get donuts. Sometimes we have cakes. I mean, you never know what those options are going to be each time.
I just want to say that I really appreciate the fact that you let them shop, because not all food banks do that. Sometimes they just give a box or give.
Yeah. They throw everything in.
And as a person with food allergies, and as a person on the keto diet, and knowing that there are others out there who are in need, who have food allergies and special nutritional needs, knowing that you allow them to shop, that's important to my heart. And I think
it's interesting. Even with beans, some beans are more gluten-free than others. I think Stag's is a label. We have a lot of different beans, be it pinto, kidney, chili beans, and so there's a lot of different beans that are more gluten-free, or I don't know, maybe different brands that people prefer as well too. So, and what's nice, we even have different types of soup. We have our regular soup, and we have some of the chunky soup, and so they get both types of soup as well. So, chunky peanut butter, regular peanut butter, different types of jam. It's a lot of choices.
That makes it nice. So where are you located at?
We are right behind the Custom Medica building, and I've got to do my cheat sheet for the exact address.
So in between Rembrandt's and...
the back parking lot of Rembrandt's, we're 149 West State Street, Suite 121. So we have a big red apple. Mm-hmm. And a red door that says Eagle Food Bank.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. And so there's a parking lot in front. Is that where it's at?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, so, and if that lot is full, you're welcome to park. Usually we're able to keep people moving at a decent rate. I mean, I think our wait time is maybe only 15, 20 minutes max.
Nice.
So.
And is there anything that Eric and I can do as self-defense instructors other than just be good citizens? Because we both work in Eagle near you. I mean, is there anything else that we can do to help?
Well, we do have different bins set up at local local locations. We have one at Albertsons. We have one at the Idaho Youth Ranch. We have one at Eagle Public Library, and also at Fire Station Number 1 in Eagle. I'm sure there's a tie between the self-defense piece and our piece. And maybe when things start opening up, we could offer our patrons some kind of a self-defense class through you guys, just to help them,
That would be great.
Because they might see the access to you through us, where, they might not see it on the internet or see it through the newspaper, or however you guys try and get that across. And then
vice versa. Also, we could easily have people coming in that are having problems with food, and we would be able to refer them.
So donations are going to be on Wednesday. So you're going to do it tomorrow, and then it's going to be the fourth Wednesday of each month.
Oh, for Bella Aquila, yes.
That's
yes.
So
tomorrow it'll be 20% of our sales will go to the food bank, and that's just right off the top. Nobody has to ask for the donation or to ask to make sure that their 20% of their the price of their meal will go. It's just right off the top.
And those chefs are amazing. The food is amazing. You know what I mean? So what better way to give back to the community and have a good meal and provide a meal for families who might not be able to have a meal like that. So Amy, I really appreciate you doing this, for the Eagle Food
And
Bank.
as a restaurant owner, that's something that I do want to get more involved in. We normally run a very tight operation, and there's not a lot of food waste. And if there is, it usually goes home with the staff. But in these uncertain times, I mean, we could end up with too much food that not even our staff can take. And then I would want to bring it over to the food bank. And I have other ideas of things that we can do to help, because food security is a very close and dear issue for mine. I'm also a charter member of Eagle Kiwanis. So I have actually participated in food drives through Eagle Kiwanis for the food bank.
Yeah, Kiwanis, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. I mean, the community's just been great.
Yeah.
So
that's the best part.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see that pick up in the fall. We really haven't seen, obviously the school drives didn't happen, but they're usually really good.
Yeah. And this is a long-term thing. This is all year long. It's not going to be, just for 1 month. So, because the need never goes away. If not, the need's going to get more. So, businesses helping, organizations like yours is what this is all about. That's really where the communities come together, is being able to help each other out and people helping each other like you guys are doing. So,
well, and even during the holidays, we have special food drives for Thanksgiving and then for Christmas. So the Tuesday prior to Thanksgiving, we have a frozen little truck that's outside, and we get turkeys and then other fixins that we're able to give our patrons the Tuesday before Thanksgiving and then the Tuesday before Christmas as well. So that's another big push.
Nice. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming on and telling more people about this, and we'll look forward to eating at Bella tomorrow. Coming in and helping the community at the same time. Leslie, thank you for everything that you guys are doing. Eric, nice job there too. And everybody have a great week, and go visit. So, all righty, have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.